Hello, Collective. It's Una Fierce here, and this is the Eclectic Witch Tarot Show. Hope you guys are all doing amazing today. Happy Wednesday, everyone. April 1st, April Fool's Day. Anybody played a joke on you yet? Well, Spirit just played one on me. I won't go into details, but yeah, I feel it. All right, so anyway, gonna go ahead and flip my timer and get you a collective reading, okay, for April 1st. All right. So today is actually a full moon. I wonder if you all are feeling that energy. I am pre-recording this. I find it amusing that I just was going through a test of strength a moment ago with my April Fool's joke that Spirit was playing on me. But I did well, and thank you, Spirit, for the lesson. All right, so Spirit, full moon energy for April 1st. Give me a collective reading, please, for these amazing people who have gathered here today to watch your message via me. Spirit, give me a collective reading for Wednesday, April 1st, please. Let's see what's happening. All right, Spirit. One card out, please, for April 1st. Thank you. That was quick. We have Hold Your Vision. All right. All right. We're going to hold our vision, Spirit. What would you have us to know about that? Oh, I'm not going to take it. As I've had like 5 or 6 romance readings. I'm ready for something different. If you have something different, Spirit. All right, there it is. Thank you. Your commitment is being tested. Okay. All right. What about this commitment being tested, Spirit? The answers you need are coming. All right. Fantastic. What about that? Be bold and make the first move. All right, and what about that, Spirit? One more card, please, for the collective, for be bold and make the first move. What he needs to know about being bold and making the first move. Okay, there we go. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay. Sounds like good news, indeed. All right. So, Spirit is asking you to hold your vision. There's something you've been manifesting that is taking shape, it looks like. But you're learning about commitment, it looks like. Your commitment is being tested. Are you going to hold on to this vision that you have for yourself? Looks like answers that you need are coming. Maybe you've had some questions about this commitment, okay? But I feel like Spirit is about to show you what it is that you need to see about this. So there may be some some things unseen, okay, but Spirit's asking you to be bold and make the first move anyway. Know that what you're doing is the right thing for you, and that's always an energy, okay? Always an energy you want to have. Even though we don't see every single detail about what's unfolding, it doesn't mean that it's not for us, okay? We don't necessarily need to see everything that's happening. But it looks like you're going to get what you want because the end of a tough cycle is approaching, okay? Okay. So, Spirit, where am I going from here? I haven't used my Spirit of the Animals deck, so why not? Let's use it. Alright, Spirit, tell us about Hold Your Vision. What do we need to know about holding this vision? Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see other secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. I feel like this is just a confirmation that you know what it is you want. You know what you're being called to. You know what you're doing with this. Okay, I feel like you're learning about yourself and other people. Okay, and you're being loyal to these energies because you understand that they are here to teach you about yourself. So maybe this is a commitment to another person that we're talking about. But I feel like if you haven't been keeping up with your meditations and your mindfulness and your yoga and whatever it is that you do to connect to your higher self, I feel like there's a call for that. Okay, maybe that's what is needed to get this vision in your third eye and focusing on it again. Okay, tell me about your commitment being tested, Spirit. Oh gosh, okay, I'm not gonna be able to hold on to these like that. Tell me about my commitment is being tested, Spirit. Or our commitment. The collective commitment is being tested. What does that mean, Spirit? What would you like us to know about that? Thank you. Ladybug, good luck. You are bright energy. Let worry go, and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. All right, I feel like this is a commitment to being hopeful and being grateful and being knowing that what you want is coming to you. Okay, I feel like by being this positive and bright energy for others around you, you're drawing in goodness and I heard mercy, goodness and mercy and abundance and good things into your life. I feel like you're asking to hold tight to the positive things that you're envisioning for yourself. Know that it's coming to you. Know that it is for you. Okay. Stay committed to this journey. Okay. Dear love, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. I feel like during this time that you're not seeing what you need to see, okay, the answers that you think you need that you don't have, I feel like Spirit's asking you to just kind of let that go, okay? Allow yourself some time to rest right now. Maybe things aren't moving along as swiftly as you had hoped they would, but I feel like there is a purpose behind that. I feel like the energy has been chaotic, right? And there's been a lot happening in our lives, a lot of chaos. Okay. And I feel like Spirit's saying right now, I just want you to relax and recover and rejuvenate and just spend some time in self-care and love on yourself. Don't worry so much about outcomes, all right? Just focus on you for a moment, right? And I feel like that's what you need to bring this in for yourself. Maybe you haven't been doing as much of your divine feminine work for yourself as you should be. Maybe you've been in a masculine energy that's been going and going and going and, you know, really trying to control what's happening. Maybe there's a need to just let go and just focus on you for a little bit. Okay. Tell me about be bold and make the first move. Higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past to reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Okay. Put this into words. I feel like you are a leader of some sort, okay? A leader of this, whatever you're manifesting. This was your creation, okay? And it seems as though there's a partner here in this. And I feel like you're being called to make some decisions about this, okay? And Spirit saying be bold and make the first move. What is it that you feel like needs to happen? I feel like the noble choice is learning to let go of it and let Spirit take over. I feel like you know that this partnership is, it says higher calling. Like you have a divine purpose with this person. Maybe there have been some inconsistencies. But I feel like you're learning to just be okay with whatever doesn't seem okay. You're letting go of outcomes. You're just letting whatever happens happen. But in the meantime, you've been working on yourself and working on your purpose, your own. You've been learning to love yourself. Let me get one for the end of a tough cycle approaches, Spirit. Alright, I'm going to take Dragonfly Magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Yeah, I feel like there was something that you needed to let go, okay, about this. I feel like you thought there were some secrets or something about this person that you needed to be, aware of and you were focused on, okay? But by realizing that everything happens for your highest and greatest good and just focusing on yourself, focusing on your own higher calling, I feel like you have realized that you have manifested the life that you want, even though you may not have been even realizing that was happening, but I feel like you have transformed into the person that you need to be, okay, for this higher purpose. And I feel like your life is just transforming. It has transformed. The end of the tough cycle here. You're getting into the good stuff finally. You're stepping into the life that you always wanted. You've been able to be courageous no matter what has been happening around you. You've been able to just sidestep all that and just be this beautiful, strong being moving forward and doing what you thought needed to be done in order to create this transformation. And it seems like you are getting there. Okay. So where in the heck do I go from here, Spirit? Hmm. One more time. I have a frog in my throat. Alright. Alright, Spirit, tell me about Keeper of Secrets. Oh. One card, please, about Keeper of Secrets. Another one that's turned around in the deck. I'm going to take this one. Higher wisdom, explore options, learn what you can, and expand your horizons. Oh, okay. Okay. I feel like okay, how do I say this? With the Keeper of Secrets, I feel like that's not someone else's secrets. That's secrets that you are here to share with humanity, and that is about this ascension, about higher wisdom, about spirituality, about how to manifest the life you want, about how to change and grow and become your higher self. I feel like you have been, says explore options. I feel like you've been looking at the energies, the good and the bad. You're realizing what you can learn from both of them. Okay. You're learning to ebb and flow. You're learning to stay positive no matter what's going on, and that is in turn expanding your reality, because you're learning about holding a high vibration, but you're realizing that it's all good. The good and the bad is all good. There's something for you in everything that happens. I feel like that is the higher wisdom that you are here to share, your higher calling. You're here to teach this. You're here to teach how to make the ascension. You're here to teach how to become your highest self. I feel like you are a chosen one who is here to show the masses how to do this. Tell me about good luck, Spirit. Recovery, comeback. Find strength and healing as each step forward renews hope and paves the way for a triumphant and resurgence. Triumphant resurgence. Yeah, I feel like you have been through the ringer, okay? Like you really, this didn't come easy for you to just know this stuff, okay? You've been tested, you've been challenged over and over and over. I feel like your life has been like one car crash after another. Okay, like you're holding your faith. You're holding strong. You're doing good no matter, like, you're trying to do good for others. You're trying to still be that strong support. You're learning that through doing that and through holding a happiness for what it is that you're doing, you're proud of yourself. You're proud of yourself, and you're wanting to. I feel like you're an energy that has always wanted to be helpful and good and kind, and you've always tried to be on the right side of things. But I feel like these dark energies have just really been all over you, okay? But and it says come back, so maybe this has had you down for a little bit. It says let worry go and be happy here and now. I think you're realizing that you can't hold on to those things. You have to. It says feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You're just trying to maintain happiness, okay, and joy, and just trying to. And I don't even know if it's happiness and joy so much as it is just trying to be okay. Because it's been dark. Trying to be okay. You're still holding open the doors for the elderly people. You're still trying to be a smile for someone as you pass by. And I feel like these small steps, these little things, are helping you to heal and to realize that the more you're doing these little things, the better things are getting for you. Okay. And the better things are getting, you're realizing that it's working. Okay. It's what little bit of good you can muster is bringing more good. And I feel like you're finally getting back to yourself. You're finally starting to see the results. Okay, you might have been sucked in for a while, but you're coming back. You're feeling better. You're healing. You're realizing again that it's all about your energy and about love, the love frequency, the love vibration, love for yourself. You've been able to hold love for yourself through all of this misunderstanding, and I feel like you've been feeling kind of lost. But you have realized that Spirit didn't bring you here just to dump you out and run you over, right? So that's why you've been able to hold on to the little things. And I feel like you realize that even through this void that you didn't see what Spirit was doing. Like, you couldn't even imagine, like, what in the hell is going on here, but you're still trying to say, okay, but Spirit, I trust you, and I know that the universe is always working for me, and you always knew that the answers you needed were coming. So in the meantime, you just did what you could to keep your vibrations high, being gentle with yourself, making yourself smile when you feel like crying. Trying to see the good in everything, even when it doesn't seem good. You're still out there trying. And you're realizing that not everybody would do that. Realizing that you're a different kind of person, that you would even think to try to do that for yourself or for anybody. Spirit, tell me about dear love. I'm not going to take all those. Just one, please. One, please. These cards are so slippery. They just always want to come out in a big group for some reason. Winds of Fortune. Allow the winds of fortune to guide your sails, maneuvering through life's opportunities and challenges with adaptability. Yeah, I feel like through these challenges and through this learning to love yourself and being gentle with yourself and doing this healing, I feel like it's bringing in changes. The sails of the ship, it says the answers you need are coming, that your ships are coming in. You've been going with the flow. You've been bobbing and weaving, all the archons. Okay. This is maneuvering through life's opportunities. You're seeing the challenges as opportunities now. Opportunities to grow, become better, become your higher self through the challenges. And you're learning to adapt to your surroundings. You're learning to be a 5-dimensional being in a 3D world. Spirit, tell me about higher calling. Right. It looked like it was more this direction. Hear what's unsaid. Tune into the silence for truths that words cannot express. Listen deeply. I feel like this is, okay, under be bold and make the first move and higher calling. You have within you the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Hear what's unsaid. I feel like you're realizing that you don't need the outside, like you're no longer looking for outside information. You're looking within to get the answers that you need. You're just simply asking yourself, what do I need? Okay, what do I need? What do I need to do from here? What do I want? What do I desire? What would make me get on a low vibration? What would make me happy? I feel like in your past you would be looking for guidance from friends, or some people look to their Bible or their pastor or a tarot reading, or but I feel like you're hearing the voice within. It says listen deeply, listen from your heart space. What is your heart telling you need? And I feel like you're acting from that with boldness. And I feel like you're realizing that it's working out just fine. You're actually getting somewhere. You're more powerful than you ever thought. You're actually this dragonfly magic. You're transforming into this thing that you're a magician. You're realizing that you know what you need to know. You don't have to ask other people or outside sources. You're tuning into your intuition very plainly. And because of that, you're getting through this. You're It's navigating you through all these difficulties. And you're changing your life. You're getting through the tough cycle. You're making the changes. You're making this ascension into this other dimension that you want to be in, where the life is that you want. Yeah, into this gate of opportunities. Pass through the gate of opportunities wherein new paths unfurl with boundless potential. Yeah, I feel like you realize that you can make this into anything that you want. You are this creator energy. You are conspiracying, I don't know the word, you're conspirizing with the universe to bring in this beautiful life for yourself. And that the opportunities are boundless. It can be literally anything you want. Sky's the limit. So you're on the right path anyway, I do declare. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment if you have something you'd like to add. We'd love to hear from you. I appreciate all of you being here, and I hope that you have an amazing Wednesday. Right? Hold your good energy through this full moon, guys. You can do it, okay? All right. I love you all. Thanks for being here. We'll see you again soon.